Yes, it's mirrored.
Wow, they can't even get this right.
Okay. Well, now that we are in the correct position, we are actually going to start. Now, I actually have a lot to say about this matchup in particular, because I have a lot of Daisy experience. Not too much Peach experience, but a lot of the Daisy experience with Pokemon Trainer. Personally, I don't think that Squirtle is worth it, but Spoof Squirtle is extremely good, so I think it fits his playstyle very well. So he's probably going to stick to the Squirtle to start out with.
Okay.
Yeah, and the problem with Squirtle in this matchup is that he's fast and his frame data is like really, really, really good, but his range is just so dinky that like the way that Daisy plays is really good at walling out the Squirtle. But if anybody can find a way in, it is Spoof. But let's not forget about It's All Fiction. Putting up the wall of bears.
Yeah, well, back to pretty much almost even because of withdrawal. Whatever.
Right. As I said, like Spoof really good at finding these openings or these cracks in It's All Fiction's game plan.
Yep.
So he's brought it to even, and
it's a slight lead. Oh, good counter.
Yeah, that was a really nice toad coming out from It's All Fiction. Oh yeah, the way and like I like that there because like it's scaring Spoof into shielding, which gets Daisy a lot of grabs. So
3 grabs, 3 keys.
Part of early set conditioning, if I've ever seen it.
Goes for fair on shield.
All right, but we do see the Ivysaur come out. Definitely time for the Ivysaur. This is probably within the
kill percent, but I think he.
But right now he's outside of the window of
the
what we're calling the whiplash, the down throw up. Oh, he missed. Yeah, but he's got an extra jump.
Oh my god!
But he actually still doesn't make it. All right, back to Squirrel, but we're gonna see the Ivysaur come out real quick.
We don't know where it's gonna be. However, singles will be definitely at 4. Doubles at 2.
Oh, here we go. Oh, but he switches out. That was a nice 35% from It's All Fiction, but you know he wanted more. As a Daisy player, you're always looking for those juicy down tilts.
That infinite.
The infinite.
Yeah, we don't know place. It might be West Commons. It might be here next week.
It's gonna be West next week. We're just not in West because there is something going on there, and nothing going on here. So, anyways, back to the match. It's All Fiction taking a pretty healthy lead in this. In this stock. Still on his first stock, but let's see.
Up air? No, really.
No, it's like. Ivysaur's airspeed is not super good, even though the up air is ginormous, like bigger than Ridley. But someone like Daisy can kind of float around and mix up her landings really, really. There's a lot of mix-ups involved, depending on what I'm saying. But he did manage to get that first stock off of It's All Fiction. Now he's trying to put on the damage with the Ivysaur, which is, in my opinion, I said before, the better choice in this matchup. Just in every aspect of the game, because like usually you start off Squirtle, but in this particular matchup, I think starting out as or just playing the game as Ivysaur is definitely better. All right, switching to Charizard, just get back to the stage. Probably notices that he's at really high percent now. That's another reason to switch to Charizard is that you just want to live longer, but it's not going to help him versus the side B.
Kills him. Daisy Bomber's pretty good in this game.
All right, Spoof.
Used to not be very good at all.
All right. We see the Ivysaur, and this is Daisy is within the window of the Whiplash, so
I think he's out now.
Maybe not because like you can adjust
the
height now. Yeah, he's definitely out now, but Ivysaur still has a bunch of other kill confirms like off of Razor Leaf, but that has to be point blank, or just like catching him with the up air or the F smash coming out. Oh, he thought that he was gonna go low, but It's All Fiction. Not biting. Oh, it's a Stitch. It's the Stitch.
It's a Stitch.
Oh my! Oh, he got it.
My god!
Is that it? No. Is it? Oh my god! It's All Fiction.
Gets an Armado.
The RNG gods coming through. It's not like he even needed that. He had an advantage, but the
oh my lord,
the gods shine upon It's All Fiction today.
Tried to flare blitz in. That didn't happen. Caught it. Got it again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And Flare Blitz beats a lot of things. Not Stitch. Not Stitch, apparently. Alright, but let's see how Spoof adjusts. I did not see what stage they're going to. I should probably pay attention to more. Because like I always keep forgetting that like they pick the stage first and then they pick their characters. Alright, we are going to the Pokemon chair. We are getting a color counter pick coming out from Spoof. Going to the Alolan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was...
No, it's the Alolan.
Okay.
No,
the orange reminds me of Owen for no reason.
All right, we're going to the smaller Pokemon Stadium 2. In my opinion, a better stage than actual Pokemon Stadium 2, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think unless you're playing Battlefield or Omega Wrecking Crew with Ring-a-Ding, you're not doing it right.
That was an interesting conversion from...
Yes. Did you not see your set?
2-0. Yeah. Me.
No, he lost negative.
Shut up! Anyways. So now we see Spoof opting to go for the Ivysaur at these early percents too. Kind of what I advised, so I think he's seeing that it is hard for Squirtle to get in on the Daisy. But It's All Fiction doing a good job playing around the Razor Leaf, because like the hard part for Daisy is that Razor Leaf can easily cover float height if you short hop it, and if he uses it a lot, he's basically saying like you can't float in this area. Oh, that was a good time because like in that situation when Charizard is recovering with up B, there is a he can get hit with the turnip, but he's only like armored at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So. It's
All Fiction takes a solid lead here. Bear takes the stock. Now he's got a full stock lead. Ooh, good cross-up.
Yeah, It's All Fiction has just been playing around his switch is really that actually killed back here to up air. Insane.
Ivysaur is a little he's out of control.
Yeah, but for the most part, except for just right there, It's All Fiction has been playing around the switches very well.
Yeah.
All the Pokemon that Spoof has been throwing at him. He's been playing around the Squirtle really well, and it looks like the Ivysaur isn't causing him as much trouble as it normally does.
Yeah.
And the Charizard, we're just not going to talk about the Charizard.
He eats the Charizard.
Yes. Charizard gets eaten for breakfast by a lot of characters. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alright. And like Ivysaur in this matchup, or just like in general, is really good at footsies because Ivysaur is really good at controlling the ground with Razor Leaf and just spacing around with aerials. And so he's able to dash gens pretty confidently because It's All Fiction knows that he can just throw out
Spoof
a Razor Leaf.
brought this back really, oh my.
Oh my, that just barely not killing Charizard. It might have killed any of the other Pokemon.
Okay,
oh, but actually catches the
Daisy
the
Bomber
jump.
again.
Looked like oh no. Yeah, but it looked like he caught his jump there with the Daisy Bomber. That was really good in It's All Fiction.
Nope. Okay, couldn't get his little. Oh my God, Bear.
Yeah, it looked like that It's All Fiction was kind of baiting out the switch there, but he just ends up running into the bear. And now we have an even game.
Yep.
Yeah, Spoof has brought this one back really nicely because like he was down pretty much like a full stock at the beginning to start off the game, but you know, play your cards right and play your switches right, and you'll find yourself in this position.
Yep.
Right, Spoof able to get back to the stage, directional air dodges to escape the grab.
Yep. Ooh. Razor Leaf catches him there, but
yeah, and this is what I mean when It's All Fiction is really good against like just projectile characters in general.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's forcing him to switch to the Charizard. Yeah, at that point, Ivysaur was out of a jump and Charizard needed to come out.
Bear probably would have taken it there.
All right. At this point, I actually wouldn't.
What?
Oh my God! It wouldn't surprise me if Spoof wanted to switch here to just get to the Ivysaur because at this percent, with all this rage, it's really dangerous for Daisy. You might actually I heard. Wow, my God!
Bonked him.
Actually bonked into the wall there. But yeah, I think he's gonna play this one out with Charizard. He's at way too high percent for Squirtle or Ivysaur to survive like basically anything. Oh, he actually catches the jump. Yeah, and that's gonna be it.
Bear takes it.
Yeah, It's All Fiction 2-0 over the Spoof. Yeah, and it really showed that It's All Fiction